other way they're freaking you is supermarkets. What a brilliant example, and I've seen it everywhere in the Western world. The prices has doubled, tripled, or quadrupled on certain things, especially this basic stuff that poor people need, which is flour, oil, eggs, milk, all the stuff that everybody needs to feed the children with, and also all of it being tempered. Everything we buy in the big markets that belongs to big corporations is all poisoned. But until you figure it out, you're just gonna keep on poisoning yourself. But that's the least. Anyway, everything got more expensive. There's barely any cashiers. Everything is a checkout thing, so they're forcing you to have a credit card, so you have to commit to the system. You can't buy with cash. They have no employees, so the place looks like trash everywhere, and there's never enough the products because there's no one to keep the shop. You know what I mean? Nobody's watching it, so it's just everything is deteriorating, but you're paying more. And I was like, how come? And I packed my own things, and I freaking scanned my own thing, and I put it in the bag and paid for the bag too. Like I'm helping the planet. Do you think they care about helping the planet? Wake up, tuk tuk tuk. Anyone home? I don't think they are. I think there's a serious absence when it comes to humanity, and I understand you're tired, you're exhausted. They ran over you with the COVID, and now they're running over you with all these difficulties. Just keep on mounting. You say, but what can you do, Nitsi? I was like, don't go to work. Doesn't it sound supreme? Doesn't it sound amazing? Don't go to work. So either they will make your salary higher, which doesn't make any sense. Why don't you just make the price like the way before? But there's a point behind it. There's a point behind everything that's happening. Some forces or groups, I don't care who they are and I don't know who they are and I don't care to know who they are really pushing the boundaries of everything around us. They're pushing the boundaries of control. So, everything, economy and everything we know, that's why I called it an illusion. Go watch the illusion, the fake. I don't even know how much I changed the name of it because maybe the algorithm wouldn't get it, but he's still getting it because you listen to it. But no matter how fake the economy is, we have to understand that it is based on exclusivity, meaning I have, but I'll decide if you can have. And it means just a few people who say that. This is what the economy is based. This is what people have huge ass houses on, huge like land and everything, and have all these workers and all these things. And I was like, then you're like, yeah, but it was always like that. I was like, it wasn't always like that. Go back to the back. How did it start? It's called bullying and mafia. And it's all illegal, and they just made it, legal by having a little group of brutes that will beat you up if you say it's not legal, and then a group of intelligent brutes that will send you to jail if you talk against them or if you talk anything or anyway just because you're alive.